See, the sense is that Nifty is strong. Yes, Bank Nifty is a little weak, but it wasn't down 500 points. So from the lows, almost on a daily basis, you see a lot of recovery. So as long as we stay above, say 12,280, 300, you have to maintain long positions. The market most likely today will be ranging and a bit choppy, but financials have to recover if we have to move forward. So that way, that is something that we need to be looking at. But I don't think the market is looking very weak. On the Bank Nifty January futures, I think if we can maintain like 31,500, we could have another excursion on the upside towards 32,050 thereabouts. So from here, in an uptrend, you have to keep buying the dips. So that way, IGL is a buy with a stop of 440, target of 465. Overall, gas stocks have done well. JSPL is a buy with a stop of 177, target of 191. Berger Paints is a buy with a stop of 540, target of 565. I think probably Asian Paints inquiry, etc., is something to do with it. TVS Motor is a buy with a stop of 482, target of 510. And BEL is your sort of budgety stock, so that's a buy with a stop of 100 and look for targets of 112.
Yesterday, the idea was to buy a dip below 12,300. The market obliged us, and today, there is a message in that obligation. What the market is saying that there are willing buyers at the closest support levels, and that tells us that intraday dips in the market are being bought. Forget about longer dips. Today also, the markets are opening flat. Wait patiently, go long. There are two reasons. First, today is Thursday. Quite often, the weekly expiry day becomes a trend day. Now, it is always possible that the trend can work on the downside, although the environment doesn't suggest that. I would say that if you see the slightest signs of strength or a break of the first 15-minute high, go long and keep a stop and just stay long for at least half a day. So the trade is to buy the Nifty today. The Bank Nifty is likely to underperform. It is the other non-banking stocks, I think, that will do much better. So the focus should be on them. Absolutely, for retail investors and traders, the IndusInd Bank is not a buy in any circumstances. It is a short sell intraday. I have a Nifty stock, just to put the record straight off, and let's say, please Nifty buyers like me. TCS is a buy. TCS is a screaming buy now. All the corrections and minor dips in TCS are probably getting over. So think of buying TCS, buy Castrol. It's an underwhelmed stock, but I think the worst is over for it, and at least for short-term traders, there is something going up. And Cadila Healthcare is a buy. It had a very sideways range. That is breaking on the upside. Be on the long side of the market.
So I have been calling for a continuation of this uptrend. We are getting some intraday dips, but the good thing is that the immediate support pivots, which was 12,280 for the Bank Nifty, kind of held on. For the Bank Nifty, 31,650, 600 is the support pivot. I think that's held on. So I would be pretty okay. The only worry is that yes, the Bank Nifty structure in terms of indicator positions is mildly weakened, and it's not looking like getting into a stronger shape very soon. So I think the Bank Nifty might just do a range of around 31,600 to about 32,250. But after a few days of consolidation, if there's signs of an upside breakout, I think then it will join the rally. But otherwise, it looks like to be a market where the breadth is quite positive. The mid-cap index and these stocks are doing well, so trading on the long side will be more rewarding unless until we see 12,250 being taken out. So I have a buy on BHL with a stop at about 46. Look for 49 as the first target. Asian Paints made a fresh swing high, so that's a buy. Keep a stop at 1824. Look for 1880 as the near-term target. Also buy on NCC, which was a call earlier as well. Now keep a stop at 58.5. Look for targets of around 64. And the final buy call is on Ambuja Cement, where I would recommend buying with a stop at 208 and look for a short-term target of 220.